battle suits in the Transformers universe is basically it's like a mobile like thing that the human can wear to become like it transforms them into like a robot too. So it's like a battle. It's literally a battle suit. Yeah. And I just think it's weird because it's like a Gundam thing, and I'm thinking, wait, what if because the Transformers know that humans can't transform like they do? What if somebody tries to turn into a car and all their bones break? They just
Cronenberg thing.
Super Media Runners!
Box office bingo for Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. We're gonna tell you our predictions. Let's go.
Welcome to Box Office Bingo! Our predictions on a bingo card. Let's see where we going. B1 is going to be a Donkey Kong reference in reference to Optimus Primal. As we all know, Optimus Primal is a gorilla robot.
John's been watching too many of those memes where he's Optimus
Those
Prime.
TikTok memes where Optimus Prime calls him a gorilla.
Not in a derogatory way, as opposed to we're assuming that they're probably going to do it in a way where
someone's going to say something
like, "Oh, yo,
it's a giant gorilla."
It's a giant gorilla. It looks like a King Kong or Donkey Kong, something like that. So yeah. B2 flashback of the Transformers being involved with world history. This is
they do this all the time. They do this all the time.
Only one they didn't do this was probably Bumblebee. Like I don't think they did too much of that because it was set in the 80s, and I don't think they really needed to do too much of that. So yeah, definitely something that can happen. Yeah, definitely. B3 90s nostalgia accessories. So this movie takes place in the 90s, even though it is the 7th movie of the series. Yeah, it is.
Oh, this is gonna be sick.
So can expect what? Walkmans? You were born in the 90s
so that explains why they're all new human characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
it's like, who are all these fucking new humans?
I can't imagine they're ever gonna bring back Sam Witwicky for obvious reasons.
Yeah, he would do it.
Yeah. I'm sure he appreciates it more now that he has
or he's just
a controversial lifestyle.
No, yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
they won't do it.
Yeah. So, B4.
Recap of Bumblebee, which I'm gonna need since I didn't see that fucking movie.
Yeah,
wait. So Bumblebee takes place in the 90s as well?
No, 80s.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like a sequel to Bumblebee.
Yeah, pretty much. It's interesting that you said that because I was looking it up a couple days ago. So apparently they wanted to do a Transformers, another Bumblebee sequel, and then they wanted to do another Transformers movie that was all the Transformers. And so they liked both of these scripts so much, like the story so much. They're just like, hey, let's just make Rise of Beasts.
How long is this movie gonna be?
This is gonna be almost more than 2 hours. Yeah. So, but yeah, they were like, oh, let's do a Beast Wars and a Bumblebee sequel, and then just smash them together. Yeah. So, but it doesn't seem like Bumblebee is gonna be prominent. So, we'll see. So, B5.
Multiple humans with battle suits. He's referencing it's like the technology that let the humans turn into robots.
Also transform into robots, which hence the name. It's just like they're just basically they're Iron Man. Yeah, they're Iron Man. So I think I'm
surprised they haven't introduced this earlier.
Yeah, because it probably would.
Usually the humans are fucking useless.
Yeah, for most of the part they use standard military shit, and somehow they're able to take them down. So
that'd be kind of. You know what?
It probably would have made things a lot more we need humans for their tactical knowledge. So yeah, I won. Transformers save humans and becomes car scene.
Transformers save.
Oh yeah, you know how they always do it. Yeah, midair save and then they transform into the car.
In midair.
Yeah, I think they've done that for at least every single Transformers movie.
I think so.
One time,
and I think this was in the trailer. So. Or maybe not.
Spoilers. I2. Sector 7 involvement. They have been the government heads that have been, involved with the Transformers.
Like the dark government.
Yeah, pretty much. They're the ones that hid Megatron inside the Hoover Dam. So I can't imagine. They were in Bumblebee. They're basically the government, agents that were trying to stop. No, they're not the bad guys. I just know that they're going to have some kind of involvement with the Transformers in this movie. The bad guy for this one, it looks like it's going to be Unicron. So
yeah, they did.
I could see that being Sector 7 and Transformers are working together to become, yeah. So, and speaking of Unicron, I3 full body Unicron
I don't
fight.
think so. I don't think so.
Because you see how ridiculous Unicron looks. Like
How
he's
fucking huge. he is.
gold plated. Do you remember seeing that in the toy stores too, where you would like
Oh,
see how
yeah,
huge he
dude.
was? He looked like a giant like
Dude,
Death Star looking thing, and then
No,
he transformed.
I'll say
You think it's too ridiculous that
they're
they cannot use his original, like as much of his original design as
they're just gonna
possible?
fight his head, and that's gonna be a homage to when they defeated him, and he's just a head floating in space. So I don't think it's gonna be a full fight, bro.
It would be cool though.
I think it's only gonna be his head and like
Lasers,
yeah,
satellites.
yeah, because I don't think he's gonna be built or something. I don't know. I gotta watch the trailer.
All right, I3. Oh no, I4.
For military people doing military stuff.
Michael Bay's still producer, so you can expect a lot of Navy
Explosions,
SEALs, U.S. Army,
some
like
fucking Navy
pornography.
SEAL shit, guns.
There's a lot of like
grenades,
they dedicate so much screen time to where it would just be like,
explosions,
all right, artillery over here, and then it goes to the next comm
Artillery,
station, and it's just like all these people
rocket
mobilizing. It's just
launchers,
these are such like military
mustard
movies.
gas,
It's just crazy. I just cannot see it
Napalm.
not having this stuff. So
napalm,
Napalm.
Agent Orange. Just go
Mustard gas.
They just go full
It's the,
military.
it's the 90s. They said, you know what? We're gonna reinstate that we are allowed to use mustard gas against against the Decepticons.
No one was afraid of war back then.
They have no lungs.
I5, racist stereotype transformer.
Ooh, ready for this one?
Who is it?
We'll see.
Oh.
That's our prediction. We will see. No, I mean, what was
Skids and Mudflap, famous controversial transformer.
And it's not even that it's bad stereotypes. It's just you could tell that they're just like, we could, like the last one I think I watched was the Transformers Extinction.
Yeah.
Age of Extinction.
with the Dinobots.
With the Dinobots, they had like a Japanese robot. And he kind of had that like
Oh yeah, he was like
samurai,
a samurai.
samurai. He was badass. He
cool,
was
cool.
badass, but
I hope a Chinese guy or an Asian guy voiced them.
we're gonna look it up later. Yeah, but I just feel like they always have to have like a character that has like these quips and he's
Like racial
clearly playing
undertones.
some kind of
They always do.
stereotype.
That's fine.
So that's fine. It's not a big deal.
N1 romance between leads.
And he's got two main characters. One's a girl,
Already
one's a
got-
girl, one's a boy. Probably gonna bone. So I mean, I was never
There's a
interested.
boy and a girl.
Yeah, it's a boy and a girl. So one guy that's an ex-military, and then another girl I think is like a treasure hunter or some shit. So
Wait, none of the characters from Bumblebee are in this movie.
no,
Okay, not even the girl. Wasn't the girl, or who was the human character in Bumblebee?
this
The
girl
Yeah.
that
She's not
found
in
him-
it.
No, I don't think so.
What happened to her?
Well, Bumblebee.
Life happened.
You've never even seen the movie anyway, so
Alright, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch
I don't even think they're gonna bother bringing up any of the old characters except the ones that I put on our bingo board.
And Rat Trap reference, one of the beloved characters from Transformers Beast Wars. Rat
Nice.
Trap.
As far as I'm aware of, he's not been in a single
No.
trailer.
Oh, because they're gonna surprise us. That's fine.
Well, not even a voice, not even a person who
That's fine.
voicing is.
It's gonna be like a secret credit or something.
No, I
Uncredited.
maybe okay.
Or maybe we're just gonna see him.
It'll be like a small joke, because I don't think they want to waste their time with Rat Trap because they already think
Maybe that's gonna be their racist. That's gonna be the racist character.
it's gonna be a Mexican Rat Trap
Yeah.
played by Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh no. That'd be horrible.
Everyone would hate it. Free space on N3. N4, Optimus Prime will fake die.
Always fake.
Dude, he loses a lot of his battles in
He actually
Transformers.
does die a couple times. They just
But
bring him back.
Gets revived,
Yeah.
retconned,
So
stuff like that.
He actually
So he-
not stay alive.
He's gonna get his shit kicked in probably against Unicron, and then he's probably gonna get up and just
use the power of hope.
or something like that. I don't know. He takes a lot of L's for being a leader. I'm surprised nobody ever questioned, like, Optimus, we love you. You're a great leader,
Dude.
great voice, amazing.
Prime.
But do you think we should consider
A new prime.
a new Prime leader?
N4 or N5,
N5.
Maximals will live in the jungle.
I think that's a good way to end it. So in the movie,
Oh, at the end, you think they're gonna live in the jungle?
yeah, I mean, where else are they gonna live? They're Maximals.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, they're animals.
They live in like the Sahara Desert. There's gonna be an ending scene with like them in the mountains. or
Yeah.
some shit.
And who knows? Maybe in the sequels, if this does really, really well, which probably will, because everybody loves these Transformers movies, they might do another, like a separate spin-off Beast Wars movie and have
That's
all
what I
of
want
the
the origin.
maximal
I want
animals.
the origin of the Beast Wars
Yeah.
back in time.
G1, Unicron is killed.
No, bro.
Do you think they're gonna bring him back somehow then?
Yeah,
If they do kill
Unicron.
him,
They're not gonna.
you know how
We're
long
only gonna-
how long we've been waiting for Unicron to show up in these movies though.
We're only gonna see him.
Do you
at
know
the
how long?
end. Yeah, hold on. We're only gonna see him at the end for 5 minutes. There's no way they're gonna kill him off.
So he's just gonna be a floating head, and maybe he'll come back.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Okay.
Because they can't fuck up. You need a whole movie about Unicron. You can't just shove him into Beast Wars or whatever.
Well, they shoved him into this movie. He's the main
I know.
villain. So we'll see how that happens.
City.
G2 Cybertron tease. I think every movie so
Don't
far
they talk about Cybertron?
always talk about Cybertron.
What do you mean a tease?
Since the first Transformers movie, they've been like
Well, yeah,
years ago in
'cause they have-
Cybertron, and then they always show them in Cybertron. I just want a Cybertron movie. That's all I want.
Oh, you want
But I
Cybertron.
know they do this in every movie where they show us the Battle of Cybertron for like a minute or two, and it's fucking
I
awesome.
think that's it. I think
And
that's all you need.
Yeah, but I don't want them to keep having to do this exposition dump, but they keep doing it and
They
they keep
have to.
teasing it.
Well, they have to.
I know,
That's where
but
they're from.
it's a shame though because Michael Bay did want to make a Cybertron prequel movie for Transformers.
would-
Never happened, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get one in the future.
T3 MacGuffin needed to kill Unicron.
Because Unicron is 100% unstoppable. I figured. I mean, how are they going to kill him? I mean, like all of these movies have been doing,
Who's
they
MacGuffin?
there's like the Allspark was a MacGuffin that killed. They ended up using it to kill Megatron.
Oh, yeah.
Then they use a shard of the Allspark
yeah.
So there's going to be something
They're gonna use
that they
something-
need
It's
to
not,
to stop him.
It's not to stop him. It's not gonna kill him. It's gonna like delay his return or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna, like slow his.
it's definitely going to be something like that.
Yeah.
So G4 Agent Seymour Rutherford Simmons. I want to see him back.
Was he in?
He's the only character I liked from the Transformers movies.
This takes place in the 90s.
This takes place in the 90s,
Maybe he's,
so
like, young.
he's a little younger. They could CGI his face a little bit. I mean, he's not that old. I mean, he looks about the same that he
Yeah,
did
he looks-
before, just shave a little bit.
Dye his hair
I mean, we
black.
just saw him recently in the Batman movie, so I mean, it's good.
T5 car only chase fights. Car only chase fights.
There's gonna be like I feel like there could be at least a couple car only chase fights. We saw one where they're like in this canyon and like the tow truck's fighting them. So I was like, okay, cool. I want to see more of like them fighting with cars and chases. So I feel like that's inevitable. We're gonna be seeing that. That's why I put it in the beacon board. So 01 Pete Davidson Transformer will die.
Who's his transformer?
Oh, let's see. I just had it up here. Pete Davidson as Mirage.
Mirage.
Yeah, and he's like a Porsche.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He can like holograms. and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
so-
pretty cool. He's not gonna. Yeah, he'll.
I mean,
He's one of those disposable robots that can die.
Yeah.
Probably gonna die.
and they do that most of the time in most of the Transformers movies, raises stakes.
Yeah.
Besides Optimus Prime, who just keeps coming back anyway. So. 02?
Parts of the Beast Wars theme song will play. I don't even know what was the Beast Wars theme song.
Yeah, there's gonna be some kind of fan service. I can see that happening. So 03 Collateral Damage. Lots of collateral damage in these movies. So a lot of people probably gonna die despite being saved, especially with Unicron. It's gonna be world ending. So we'll see how that goes.
Whole city. 04 Transformers objects such as the Allspark, fucking Cube. Was it? No, that was the Allspark.
Yeah.
What other is there? It's just the Allspark.
Yeah, Allspark. Probably something in the comics. I just feel like it's gonna be like it's gonna be an object that they're gonna be using throughout the entire movie. That's going to be involved. Wait, I just realized what I meant by object for 04. I want another Transformers character that isn't a car or an animal. It's gonna be like
Oh, well, there's animals already.
yeah.
Falcon.
So I just think okay at this point, just you might as well because here's the thing: this movie is a soft reboot. So all of we don't know if any of the other future Transformer movies, like the depending on where this is in the timeline, is going to actually be part of this timeline. It might be its own new timeline with Bumblebee. So I was thinking, so we already have animals involved in this movie. We already have transforming cars. So we just have like I don't know. Can we just get like the transforming radio or the transforming gun? You know,
Yeah, the gun.
so yeah,
That'd be
like
sick.
that's what I meant by that. Like I'm predicting we're gonna see a transforming object in the movie. Again, it never made sense to me because if you're gonna be a car, but you can also be whatever you want, why just restrict yourself to the car? Is it because you're an Autobot? Is it because you're a Decepticon? Is it because you're a Maximal? Oh well, we're Maximals. We can only transform into animals. That's a shit deal.
I
Like,
think it's when they got to the planet, it was the first thing they scanned or something, because they needed to scan something to survive.
why can't it be the second thing they scan?
Because they're dying.
As a transformer, the first thing I would not want to be is like a buggy or like a shitty car.
They don't know what a buggy is.
They probably think it's the best car in the world.
Like, all right, that's a car.
05. Megatron reference.
He's not gonna be in the movie.
No, John. It's Unicron. It's all about Unicron, baby.
But dude, they're fucking this up already.
John, it's changing the timeline. And think about it. If this is in the 90s,
I want T-Rex.
if this is in the 90s, Sector 7 has him frozen.
Yeah, but I want
in the
T-Rex,
Hoover Dam.
Megatron, T-Rex, Megatron.
Okay, we're gonna get what's his name? The stupid fucking. We're gonna get the Terracons. We're gonna get Peter Dinklage's Scourge, John. We're gonna get David Sablob as Battletrap. Michael J. Rodriguez as Nightbird. Joe DiMaggio as Transit, John.
Nice.
And I don't know.
John DiMaggio?
Got Scorponok. All those little scorpions you see in the trailer. Yeah, they're there.
I wanted T-Rex.
And then Coleman Domingo is Unicron. So you're not getting Galvatron. You're not getting Megatron.
T-Rex, Megatron.
You're not getting T-Rex, Megatron.
The Predacons. Fuck the Terracons.
No, we're not getting the Predacons. We're getting some of the Predacons. We're not getting all the Predacons. Well, who knows? Maybe this will bomb and we will never see any more Transformers movies.
Fuck Transformers.
But I do want to see a Cybertron movie. Please make a Cybertron movie. I don't care about any of the human characters anymore. I'm tired of the human characters. Put them all in Gundam costumes.
Kill them all.
Do a G.I. Joe spinoff.
Shoot them all in the head.